Previously on Addressed Opinions.
her all the top toots she can get because, honey, what's coming for her, the storm that's brewing, let's give her all the flowers now.
Hello everybody and welcome back to part 2 of Addressed Opinions for the Bag Ball Challenge of RuPaul's Drag Race. On this part of the episode, we're going to be reviewing the bag creation looks that they had to make on set for this challenge. And just as a refresher, because it is the Bag Ball, all of the queens made these looks with bags and bag materials. It didn't have to speak bag, it just had to be made out of bags. Once again, I am joined by Arcane and Ronin. And with introductions out of the way, let's get to it. First up, we have Denali. This is an absolute fucking toot for me. This is absolutely perfect. The only reason why it's not a shoot is because the headpiece, I wish it was a little bit more even and there could have been some more added to it, but like the face, oh. And then the corset with the skirt, chef's kiss. Love it. Love it. Love her.
So absolutely is a toot for me as well. I love this look. This is Dia de Muertos. Her face just looks like a sugar skull. I love it. I literally could put her on a friend. I love it. It's a toot, toot, toot.
This is a toot for me. It's very well done. You know, I'm shocked that she pulled this out. Not shocked because I didn't think she could sew, but it's so well made, and you know, the detail with the makeup and everything. I live. It's cute. It's a toot.
Next up, we have Elliott with 2 T's. I'm not totally sure what material she used to make this.
It's a beanbag chair, actually.
A beanbag chair. Okay, well, that is really impressive. The top, skirt, clutch, and shawl coat thing were all made from the same material, which is absolutely stunning. So that gives it a toot for me.
Oh yeah, no, it's a toot. I love like just the acid wash design. This was smart. I'm not wild about these wigs. It's like a paintbrush on her head. I'm sorry.
So you're saying she used her paintbrush wig to paint the pink on the material?
That's not how you do acid wash though.
Well, this is a toot for me. I think it was smart for her to find one of the bigger items and just chop and screw it and make these separates, because you know, separates are always more impressive, I think.
Next up, we have got Mech.
It took me a while to like this look. The more I saw it, the more I got accustomed to it. At first, I saw her come on the runway. I was like, are these just sandbags? What is she doing? The more and more I saw it, I went to liking it. She's giving me like kind of like a Miley Cyrus that she would wear during one of her performances. Kind of like her whole bangers phase during that album. Is it too?
I think this look is a boot. She literally took 4 bags, tied it to her legs, and called it fashion. You know, size-wise, age-wise, she can pull that off. Let another queen do this. Take some unedited bags, not nan cut, no nothing. She just took the literal bags and tied them to her leg. If any other queen did this, they would be dragged. It's a boot.
I'm going to have to agree with Ron on this. This is a boot for me. Because she is a skinny twink, she can get away with this. She also is 4 bags tied to her leg with a triangle on the front and a triangle on the back. A bigger girl try to wear this outfit would get dragged from the judges by it. I just feel like there's not enough there, and maybe it's because I'm not fashion inclined that I don't see it as modern or avant-garde or whatever. I can see how it is appealing to others. It is not appealing to me. Next up, we have Joey J. The runway walk showed you that it was a bunch of different bags on the bodice, and this picture doesn't really show off how many different bags are on it. It is still a boot. It's just not overall impressive, and I don't understand this glove moment. Hold on, what is this glove?
It's a baby glove, child.
Why? I know that she wanted a pop of white, but why?
Because she's edgy and she's fierce.
Child.
No.
Don't look at me like that.
No.
I didn't wear it. Don't look at
No,
me.
it would have looked better with a full white glove.
White nails or full white glove, yeah. Yeah, no, this looks still a boo. Even on the runway when she was walking, I was like, what the fuck is happening? The only thing I like about this is the wig. That's a stretch.
This look is a boot. She has no shape in this. Like, where's your waist? Where is it?
Not here.
It's not on your body. It's not in that dress. She looks like the bow you put on top of a gift that you're putting under the Christmas tree. But you see it, right?
Maybe this should have been her Christmas bag look.
Girl. This is her I'm packing my bag to go home look. That's the bag I'm packing to go home.
Didn't that happen this episode?
Yes, exactly. She was sent home this episode.
Exactly.
Next up to the stage, we have Candy Muse. This is an absolute toot for me. I think that this was really creative, really well done. It's some backpacks attached around her waist, but it's done in a very tasteful way. It's clear she made the bra out of the backpacks as well.
I do love this look. One of the biggest things that reminds me back to my childhood is that hair. My cousins, they wear these, I was about to call them barrettes, but they're not barrettes. But they're hair ties.
Bobos.
Oh, is that what they're called?
Bobos. That's what we call them. I don't know about what y'all call them, but I know back in New York, back in Brooklyn, we called them Bobos.
It's a toot. I love it.
This look is a toot. I'm pretty sure she's one of the queens that can't really like sew, but I appreciate what she threw together, and I appreciate the idea and the concept that she had going into this. So it's a toot.
This tea is good as shit.
That's fine. La la Ree, let me start. Girl, what? You didn't even try. I didn't even want her to lip sync for her life in this look. I just wanted her to go home. You just glued shit on yourself haphazardly. There's no pattern, there's no symmetry, there's no rhyme or reason. There were no scissors applied to these bags. You used bags and glue. You could have glued bags on your boots too and at least carried the idea down. Like, come on now. This pissed me off so bad. Like, you know me, I am the Issa Rae of Drag Race. I'm rooting for everybody black, but you are making it so hard when you do things like this, La La Ree.
Oh my God.
What is it? What is this?
Let me tell you something I like about the dress.
Her makeup? Let me tell you, she could have easily taken some Glad bags, some garbage bags, put them on her body and calls herself Missy Elliott, I Can't Stand the Rain. And that would have been more creative than this.
If she ever came back on the All-Stars and they gave you the option to redo a challenge, she better redo this and she need to redo this well, because this was just like...
No, sorry. This needs to be a moment that is forgotten. And it will never be forgotten because it is gonna go down as one of the worst looks ever on RuPaul's Drag Race.
I'm gonna assume that she did this to be a meme, to like have the moment. Because she didn't think she was winning and she really wanted to have her own moment. That's the only way I can justify this look.
Jasper, your turn. Yes, we're done dragging this because it's like beating the dead horse at this point.
We're not. Well, I'm not done, but I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break so you can drag her, cause I still have questions.
So, Ron, is this a toot or a boot for you?
Girl, why would you even? I'm not even gonna dignify that with an answer. Go ahead.
This is a boot. I have nothing else to contribute to this conversation that was not already said. Next up, we have Olivia Lux, and apparently this outfit was made out of a variety of makeup bags. It's a 2. This would have looked a lot better if she had more time, but I appreciate the body armor aesthetic that she was going for.
I like that she was trying to go like Xena Warrior Princess kind of vibes. It's a soft toot. The colors are really nice, especially with the choice of the wig color too. It complements it, as does her body shape, and it at least gives her some type of of shape she's working with.
Honestly, this look is a 2. Considering some of the looks that are on this runway along with her, this look is super safe and kind of forgettable almost. This is just super middle of the road.
Next up, we have Rosé, and this entire outfit was made of purses. You can sort of see it in this picture, but on the runway, she gave this beautiful twirling moment where the bags were like flying around her, which absolutely sold the outfit. This is a toot. I am loving this slutty Rosie the Robot that she's going for.
It's Rosé the Robot.
Yes, Rosie the Robot. I'm in love with this future aesthetic. Toot.
It's a toot for me. There was very a Barbarella moment. I love it. When she did her pirouettes down the runway, it was so nice. She was daisy chaining for days with her legs, and just the moment with the bags was so nice to see.
This look is a 2 for me. I think this is a great look for a queen that may not know how to sew. I don't know if she does or not, but it's simple but well done. I even appreciate this hair with this look. It really sells that kind of futuristic vibe that she's given, so it's a 2.
Next up, we have Simone. When I see this outfit, I think of safe. I do appreciate that you can tell it's made from bags, and I appreciate what she did with the ponytail to incorporate the red and white, but I think even Olivia's outfit looks better than this, and Olivia's was clearly unfinished. So Simone gets a safe from me.
She gets a 2 for me. I like it. I can see this being laying back on the beach side, just taking in some rays and getting your vitamin D. Oh honey. Oh honey, getting your vitamin D? Yes ma'am. Let me stop. It's a toot. I love it. And it's that nice quintessential Simone aesthetic where she shows off her body, and just that oil makes the sheen on this photo just makes it look really nice.
This is a 2. It's kind of like Olivia's look. It's kind of safe. She was looking around the workroom seeing like, okay, as long as I'm better than at least 2 people, I'm not gonna be in the bottom 2. That's what this look gives me. And she saw Lala Ree's outfit and said, oh girl, I'm good. Let me go on ahead and cut the bottom out of this bag and slip myself in it like a skirt.
Next up, we have Tamisha Iman. It is a boot. It is very clearly not well done. I didn't know RuPaul's Drag Race was allowing them to work with dime bags as materials, but the whole time I saw this outfit, I was like, homegirl bought an ounce and separated them into dime bags and put them together and called it a skirt. What even is that around her waist? What is that supposed to be? It's not a corset. It's not a belt.
It looks like a breastplate.
No, her waist, sis.
Oh, waist. Oh, sorry. Well, that's the problem. I can't tell where the waist ends and begins.
The only thing I like about this is the armor shoulders that Olivia did better, and the black choker.
When I saw those dime bags and then I saw the rest, I was like, you know, you could have went for like a marijuana aesthetic with this or something like that instead of what you did on the top. She could have made some leaves out of some of the green paper bags and made herself look like a marijuana plant and did the whole caricature of a pothead coming down the runway. I don't know what she did with these dime bags. These like jewels in them? I don't know. It's just this entire outfit is hodgepodge. One of my biggest issues with this outfit is I don't know where her silhouette is. I don't know where her waist begins or ends. It's just so weird. It's a boob.
This look is a boob. It's an unfortunate boob because we've loved things that she's made before. Because the challenge was to make something on the spot, she did too much just to show her skill, but she forgot that she still has to look really good in it. Like, she wanted to show off every sewing technique she knows. Like, she thought this was a Project Runway pop quiz or something. Girl, you could have did something really simple and clean and been good to go, but I gotta boot this. It's just too much.
Next up, we have Tina Burner, and this outfit was also sewn from a beanbag. It's a toot. I mean, knowing that it was from a beanbag, this is a pretty well done outfit. With the suspenders, she made them kind of optional. It looked decent with the suspenders on, and it even looks nice with the suspenders down, and I think the fascinator that she made with this also goes really well with the wig.
Yeah, it's a toot for me. It's usually Tina with the red, yellow, orange. At least there's no orange, but there's still two of the colors that she always uses. I will say those look like leather harnesses. It looks nice with it. There's nothing bootable about the look.
This is a 2. I think the suspenders is probably like straps from a purse. I appreciate that. Again, this is one of those challenges where you can kind of look around the room and say, okay, as long as I'm better than the bottom girls who can't sew, I'm good. And I appreciate a larger woman giving herself some boob.
Finally, we have Utica. This is a motherfucking shoot. SHOOT. I had to take my headphones off because I have to be so fucking loud about this. Do you see what is on your screen right now? Do you see? She made this entire thing out of sleeping bags. The whole thing. The nails, the makeup go right with this. I shouldn't have to explain this outfit any further. She made a fucking train out of sleeping bags.
I agree. This look is absolutely a shoot. Last week was trains, and this is better than a lot of those trains looks. And she made this on the spot. Some of you girls should be shook right now, because Utica is not the one to be played with when it comes to making a look. This belongs on like magazines, if those were even still things, a digital cover, because you know everything's online. This should be retweeted and liked into the stratosphere. Like, this look gives me everything. You hear me? Everything.
I agree with both of them. This is a really good look. My favorite moment with this, the makeup looks so good. The fact that you even have the white little drops match her nails, her stockings, her heels. There's so much attention to detail, and I just love the amount of blush that's on there. And then when she takes her hood down, she's just like,
and what about it?
And what about it? Love it too.
Normally this is part of the episode where we do our top 2 of the week, but we are all 3 in unanimous agreement. You are looking at the top 2 of the week right fucking here.
Pretty much.
There was not a single bitch on that runway who did anything close to what Utica did during this challenge. And that's all for this episode of Addressed Opinions. Make sure you follow us on our respective social medias. You can find me on Twitter at Jasper Hedgehog. You can find Ronin on Twitter and Instagram at Ronin Does It All. And you can find Arcane on Twitter at Fly Like a G-Shep. Stay tuned for next episode where the runway challenge is Little Black Dress. See you then.
I'm also getting drugged for my horrible Spanish.
Girl, better than me. I don't remember what episode, but I also said Dia de los Muertos, and my white ass probably mumbled that shit like Tekashi 6ix9ine. Anyways.
Back doing the bangers and mash kind of phase.
Not bangers and mash.
Is that what it's called? I can't remember what the album is called, right?
It's
Bangers?
called Bangers with a Z,
Okay.
not Bangers and
Bangers
Mash.
Oops.
He
The
wants
bitch
to
is
be
not from
really
England.
so bad.
Oh, let's go back. Let's go back.
I don't take offense to shit. Are you serious? I'm a New Yorker. You have to come a little harder than that to offend me.
We know how Twitter is in 2021.
Mhm.
Absolutely, and they will not Nina Bonina Brown me, bitch. 'Cause I could care less. Because I'm not that girl. Joey J needs to explain herself in my DMs along with nudes.
Candy Muse gonna come at you if Joey J hop in your
I
DMs.
too. I fight her too. She from the Bronx. You know how us Brooklyn girls think about the Bronx girls. It's fine. Tell her to pull up. Look at you knowing your place during my Black History Month. Thank you. Because you not gonna drag Miss Lala. I mean, it needs be dragged, but not by you. It needs be dragged, but not by you. That's fine.
Bitch, what?
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I am not protecting the sanctity of my Black History Month. You can't. You can't. Because you don't
I'm
want
not
to
in
be
this.
canceled. It's fine. It only needs one. We not finna jump you, Jasper. It's all right. It's just me. You
This
ain't
is
finna
not
jump
me.
you.
That's all you.
Exactly. It's just me and you, boo. Ain't nobody finna jump you. If Utica was to put in the same level of effort Mick put into her look, Utica would be doing a potato sack race in a sleeping bag that she did not cut.
God damn, I almost fell.
I'm just being honest.